tired because I'm inspired. But this movie allowed me to see
I don't get tired
through
'cause I'm
Isaiah's eyes what it
inspired.
takes to be a GOAT, what Marlon needed. And now I feel like, oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Cheers, let's have
Cheers,
some chicken
man.
satay. All right, so you're gonna dip this.
All right.
And then you're gonna take and put some hot sauce on it. Cause I like seeing you sweat, cause I'm sweating.
Hey, me too, man.
It's delicious.
Now, Marlon, for the third course of your final meal on Earth, we have the fried chicken flight. The first one is going to be a classic spicy southern fried chicken. We're using some Cajun seasoning on this, and of course, got to have the Louisiana hot sauce. And then we have the Nashville hot chicken. I know you're a cultured guy, so we're going over to Korea for some sweet soy garlic glazed chicken, and then finally the Sichuan hot chicken.
Szechuan.
I just love this. I'm eating with a knife and fork. Delectable.
Did somebody in your life and family make fried chicken for you?
My mother, once.
Just once?
After that, my mama had 10 kids. She was tired,
Yeah.
and we became her elves. And this is where my mama taught us how to make it when we was little. Marlon, okay, get the flour, put it in the thing, and then mama gonna come in there and do the rest. All right, now take some Lawry's and get some adobe seasoning and some garlic powder. Then take the chicken and throw it in that flour, and then let mama know, and I'll come in there and do the rest. Okay, now put it in the oil and let it boil, and then let mama know when it start popping. Okay, mama, it's popping. All right, now take the chicken, place it one by one in that powder, and then put it inside the pot. All right, mama gonna come in there and do the rest right after you flip this chicken. Now flip it again. Okay, I'm gonna go in there. I flipped it, mama. Now it's all golden brown. All right, take it out, put it on a napkin, and put it on a plate. And then mama gonna come do the rest. Okay, mama, it's on the plate. And my mama come in the kitchen, put the hot sauce on the chicken, taste the chicken and go, woo, I made that.
She really was the funniest Wayans.
Brilliant.
She really was.
That woman
All the
knew
way through.
timing. That's my I Love Lucy.
Yeah. You have one of the most spectacular stand-up specials I've ever seen called Good Grief.
Yeah.
That at the same time is like very raw emotional earnestness about the death of both your parents. And then also just laugh out loud funny moments. I lost both my parents, and I found that
Oh man, you too young for that.
I
How old are you?
dead mama gang. 33.
Gang, no,
Right.
dead parents gang.
Dead parents
gang, gang. You too young. That's what.
life.
No, but see, that is what makes me grateful.
Yeah.
Everybody looks at the loss, and they're not think about how lucky I was to have my parents for 48 years. I had my mama. For 51 years, I had my daddy. Because I look at you and I go, oh, come in. It's all right. You wouldn't be you if it wasn't for what they did. And I think deep pain makes for great artists. I didn't think I was ready for anything in terms of dramatic acting, in terms of where I'm going, until my parents died. And once they were gone, something hit me. Just magically, I was like, oh shit. I know what I gotta do. I know what I'm made of. I have this deep pain inside of me now, where I used to have to manufacture tears. They're just a thought away.
Yeah.
And then I go, what's funny about the things that hurt me the most? And that's when I got funny. When I started talking about what hurt me. And telling the truth, the painful truth in a funny way is what I do. It's how you wire yourself. Is it a burden or is it a purpose?
There's a moment in that special where you start crying on stage, which is an incredible moment. But also for me, even the really dirty stuff, I found that when my parents passed away, everyone expected me to act a certain way. They tried to sort of put me in an emotional box, and all I wanted to do was break out of that because it was so painful.
Yeah.
Was any part of that you sort of trying to take control of your own narrative from that?
Yeah, it was the way I heal, the way I chose to heal.
Yeah.
It was cathartic to go on stage every night and talk about my mother and my father. You know, it's crazy. I'm crazy. Before I did God Loves Me, my mother had passed. So I had a great half hour about my mother passing and what was funny about it. And then I was like, but it's missing something. I need another half hour. And then I did God Love Me, and I was like, I love you, Ma, but this slap happened. I gotta talk about this right now. After I finished that special, my father died. And I was like, wow. So now I could finish this special. And I used to go on stage and I would cry a lot. And my nephew, Craig, would come on this road with me, and he'd see me working through this deep pain every night, and I'd go backstage and I would just cry. I would just cry. Or on stage, I'd just take a minute and I would just cry because the pain of losing my parents was unbearable. I couldn't sleep at night. I just drink myself to sleep. I went through a whole lot. And what I found was my therapy was jokes.
Yeah.
And so it helped me run from the pain, just cracking jokes. Now I see another person, he's dead mama, dead daddy. Hey, gang, gang.
Yeah, bro.
Nobody understands that. What you guys? Wait till your mama dies. Wait till your daddy dies. Then you could be in this gang too.
That's a threat.
Wait till it's their last meal. Gang, gang. Right? So it helped me heal.
Yeah.
That's how I dealt with my pain, and I gifted that to the world because now anybody that is going through some kind of grief, they can look at that special and they go, that really helped me. And then minute 57, I got to sit with Marlon and go, how do you feel?
Damn.
And the reality of my parents being gone hit me.
Yeah.
And in that anxious moment, I allowed myself to be vulnerable, to feel it, and to cry. And then the beautiful thing about my audience, because they've known me so long, and they root for me, because they've known me since I was 19. I grew up in their house. But what you saw was me broken at 57 minutes, me hurting, and then the audience cheers me back to life. Those laughs, those applause, like, come on, Marlon, come on. I pulled it together, and I finished out. You have to assign yourself to healing, that people are rooting for you. There's people that you could lean on. My audience was people I could lean on. I'm glad that every last single face that came to every last single show, y'all don't know how much y'all helped me heal. You're not my fans, you're my family.
Marlon, for your final course of your final meal on Earth, we have the Sweet Lady Jane triple berry cake garnished with some extra fresh blueberries, and then we have our ode to the Cipriani's meringue cake. We made some vanilla meringue with the egg whites fresh and torched it just to set it. Then we have some Blanton's bourbon on the rocks, and of course your Liga Tridente cigars.
I like
I have
meringue
my own
cakes, but I
cigar
don't
company,
like
that's the other
meringue
thing
pie.
I do. Liga Tridente cigars. So this is my signature blend, the Il Bambino. And if you look, it says Il Bambino, 723, which is me and my mama's birthday. I was born on my mama's birthday. And it says by Elvira, which is my mother's name. So my mother's immortalized in a cigar. And I know she'll be like, you know I don't like no smoke.
Trolling your mom beyond the grave, man.
Put me on something like a cake. I'm like,
You know why?
Start
Because-
a cake company.
Because your mom used to have you sing Christmas carols outside your Jehovah's Witnesses dad. Like, she taught you how to do this, man.
Yeah, how to be a troll. So for the rest of my life, I'm a troll. But they're great, great relaxing. I sit down, smoke with my friends, hang out, have me a nice whiskey. You know.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Really in his blood.
Now this cake and this cake.
Tell me about the cake.
This cake is a family favorite. For my family, we always had like cheap cake in a box. Entenmann's cake. That's what raised me and my family. The Entenmann's lemon cake.
Yep.
So it was
Edamons?
lemon with coconut shreds. And so this was kind of the upgrade that Kim found for my family by Sweet Lady Jane's, which is a wonderful bakery. We've been going there for years, my family and I. And it's one of my favorite go-to cakes. Every year on my birthday and my kid's birthday, we have the Sweet Lady Jane's 3-berry cake.
Both of these, man, this is such LA
So
greatness right here, man.
So when they need to box this, Entenmann's need to buy Sweet Lady Jane and box this, because there is no bad part of the cake.
Yeah.
And this cake, this pie, is from Cipriani in Beverly Hills, and I just got familiar with this probably maybe 7-10 years ago, maybe 7 years ago. I was in Saudi Arabia. I was in Jeddah, and I was doing a show in Jeddah, and I ordered this pie, I seen it on the menu, and I was like, it sounds like it'll be great.
There's a Cipriani in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. And they have, I think, a Mr. Childs. Like, Saudi Arabia is pretty hip.
They just took Beverly Hills and put it in Saudi Arabia.
They did. And then, so it's like you have this Beverly Hills section and then sand. Sand and like clay buildings. But they have the Cipriani's there and it's really good. And
Dude, I mean, this is an incredible cake.
it just makes me happy. It just makes, you try to just rocks your mouth to sleep.
I want to ask you about, you don't stop working. You work 7 days a week. You've sacrificed so much. You've given up a lot. You've also
And I'm
given
promoting a
lot to
movie,
people.
him.
Well, no, I wanted to talk about this because the tagline of that movie, and I'll watch any movie where this is a tagline, is, what are you willing to sacrifice? Now, from my own viewpoint, I generally see that and I go, probably not as much as this movie's going to show me, but you, starring as the person who sacrificed all that in that movie, did you watch it and just go, I'm willing to sacrifice the world for greatness or die trying? Because it seems like you're on that war path right now.
I'm willing to sacrifice the world, but not my world.
Yeah.
I'm not willing to sacrifice strong bonds with my family, time with my kids, saving a little space for some real healthy love. But I'm willing to sacrifice all the bullshit and transform all the energy and all the distractions into my art, right? Time is the most valuable thing that we have. And as we sit here having our last supper, the only thing that is valuable to me is time. So I want things that help me manage and create more space to have more time for the things that I love outside of my art.
You said when your parents died, the training wheels were off because your dad was always the pillar of your family, and now you had to be the pillar of your family.
Yeah.
When your child came out as trans, I know that was a big testing moment for you, for what it meant to be the pillar of your family.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what you found out about yourself through that process.
I found that my child, first and foremost, they deserve their anonymity.
Yeah.
And all children deserve, even though they're grown, to have their space to just develop and incubate in their own way. And Kai healed me. Their journey with what they went through, they were a vessel to my healing. I was broken from my mother's death. I was trying to put myself back together with my father's death. And I was dealing with this transition. God was trying to lead me personally somewhere, but I was deflecting. And God took the very thing that I love most, which is my children. And he taught me acceptance.
Yeah.
Taught me healing. My life has been completely different because of them. They brought me to the healing I couldn't find for myself. And so I'm grateful for that. Some people look at things and go, oh, it's terrible that you went through that. No, I didn't go through nothing. I went through everything God wanted me to go through, and I'm very happy.
Yeah.
And as long as they're happy, I'm happy for them. All I want as a father is I don't care about success. Y'all can live with me for the rest of your life. If you're happy most of your day, then you're successful. And all I want for them is to know that I love them. And that's all. I love you wholeheartedly for two forever times infinity plus one day.
Yeah.
So cheers.
Cheers, friend. With all this talk about God, what do you think happens when you die?
I don't know. I think you're in a box and and it's a wrap. I hope it continues.
You got a Baptist mom, a Jehovah's Witness dad.
I have no faith.
You're a man of
No.
God and you got no faith?
No
What the hell
faith.
are you doing out here?
I don't know. Nobody's ever came back from the dead like, yo, you gotta die. You gotta get here. This shit is popping. So for me, that's why it's important for me to live this life.
Yeah. You ready to jump in the lightning round?
Okay, let's go.
Who's the one person, dead or alive, you'd want to share your actual last meal with?
Jesus.
What song do you want to be played at your funeral?
Never would have made it. Mm-mm. Never would have made it without you.
Who's your dream eulogizer at your funeral?
I would like each one of my family members to eulogize me. My nephews, my nieces, my kids last. I want them to feel the pressure of going last. And even though they don't like to talk, I want to hear what they have to say about me.
When you said Terry Crews had a crush on you in character for White Chicks,
He did.
like you think he actually
He was trying to beat this.
But like you think he would have, like you think he would have hit.
No, I think
would've, I think he would've.
Terry fell in love with my White Chicks character. Yeah, I start seeing him. He'd be like, oh, Snowflake. I was like, hey, bro, we just acted.
Finally, Marlon, are you happy?
Very.
Marlon, if you want to deliver your last words to that camera right there.
I hope that you felt seen